What's going on, everyone? RS Games here, and today is an episode of Truckin' Thursday. It's a little bit later, but that is because I had to wait till I got home from work to get the DLC installed. Obviously, it came out today on 5/16, so I had to wait for it, but here it is. So now we're just in the menu here, and this is completely changed. And it's very different, right? Because the UI in this game, or I think that's what you'd call this, has been the same for so long, and now all of a sudden it's changed. So you can see your new upgrades, that's still there. You got their money, your time. The stats is kind of in a neat spot. I like the look of that. And then all your other stuff's down here. The navigation, quick travel, that's really cool. Convoys, your career, your company, services, and then all this other stuff. I really dig it. So I do have a job currently selected, and we're gonna go pick that up. I just kind of wanted to start off in the menu there just to give you guys a little bit of a look. It looks pretty good. Now the game looks awesome. It feels awesome. It's running nice. I'm hoping that that's all captured here on video. I really do hope so. Now this is not the normal Trucking Thursday profile, if you guys are wondering. This would be what we used to run Used Truck Fridays on for our profile. The main reason is because I don't have all the mods updated as of right now for the new 1.5 update, and it was causing issues. It was crashing every time I loaded in, and obviously owning a business like that in that profile, I can't just deselect mods, right? Because I want them to still be there. So I came in this one because I didn't have any mods selected in it, and I figured why not? Perfect opportunity to explore Nebraska. One quick thing, everyone. I'd really appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button down below and that like button while you're there. It means a lot to me. I know I haven't been the best with my uploads lately, but I am still here. I'm still going to be uploading, just not as frequent as I once was. But I am super pumped. I've been so stoked for this map expansion and this game update for such a long time. They've been teasing us for a long time, and now we finally have it. It's always awesome when they add another state to the game, just more area for you to drive. I'm not taking a super long trip today. I should mention today's probably not going to be a long video, but it'll be a nice little video. I think maybe at the end we'll check out what is new with this update. If I remember, I'm going to try to. All right. Still in this Volvo. I think I left off in this thing. I don't even know if I either made a video in it or I never made a video in it. I'm not exactly sure. But it's a pretty good solid truck here. How many miles does it have on it? 54,000 miles. So this is probably like a 4 or 5-star truck. Good machine here. Oh my goodness. I was coming in hot there. I didn't know if I was going to get stopped in time, really. Yeah, I don't know what they've all changed as far as graphics. Like I said, at the end, I'm going to try to remember. We're going to go through that. This game does look really nice. I am so stoked to be here. We should get the green light any second here. Perfect. Here we go. All right. I'm guessing I'm picking up from some sort of port right off the get-go here. Oh, I need to get rid of these mirrors. I have not ran these big bulky mirrors in so long that they're kind of annoying. Let's just go like this. I dig it. I dig it. Looks nice. I am so impressed with SCS. They have just made this game so much better. And they will continue to do so. I really hope that someday we get the coast to coast. I mean, realistically, they never really have to make a new game because they could just keep updating and expanding this game forever, really. And it would just continually get better and better. So that's one nice thing. All right. Let's see. Ooh. A little hard on the brakes today. That's okay. I love this new design here. It's just so cool. So we're hauling some yard trucks. 160 miles. I'm not really caring about the money all that much. Just coming in here, getting some driving in. That's always nice. All right. Let's see. I'm going to get hooked up to the trailer. I'm going to get one other thing pulled up real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty. Well, I did make one mistake here when I loaded in. It is going to be night rather soon here, so I want to kind of get some trucking done in the daylight here as much as we can. Also, I decided we're going to go through the changelog right now while we're doing some driving. I'm just going to get up here on the main road, and then I'll start reading off some of the changes. They have definitely made the game look a little bit better. They've added some graphic updates, which I always love. I am currently going the wrong way. Oops. It's following the route advisor. It told me to go this way. I promise. It didn't say to take that other little jog to the right there and follow that around. Alright. 160 miles. Not a bad journey here today. Making a decent chunk of change. Like I said, it really does not matter about the money, because this is not a profile I really use. It's just one of those ones that it worked out for today, that it had no mods and it was ready to rock. All right. Come to a kind of a stop here. I guess we're going to come to a full stop. Looks like we'll be getting out on the freeway here. I'm going to probably do some third-person trucking here today, at least until it gets a little bit darker out, so that way we can kind of see some of the new area. So I do apologize if my driving is going to be a little bad. And honestly, we might end up running this light. I guess we'll just wait for it. Good time to start going through the changelog. So they've been working on California here for a while. The California rework is in phase 3, so they've added some. We can probably hop in here and go over there. I haven't really been into California much, but they have added some towns. It's a lot. I feel like it's a little bit more dense now, so it's pretty nice if you guys like to run in California. Great area to be. Also, they've done some interior reworks on the Internationals, which is pretty nice. It's not a truck that I normally run, but if they keep adding stuff like that and keep doing stuff, this will be forever a great game. I can't stress that enough. They've also added lane assist. I don't think I'm currently using that. I might check that out here eventually. And then they've added a new exhaust for the Western Star 49X. Also, as you guys seen at the start of the episode, and as we've kind of went through it, the UI, they've done a lot of reworking on that, made that pretty nice. I think it looks pretty good. It's definitely a big change for me, you know, because I've been here since the start of the game, and I've been running with that for a long time, and now all of a sudden it's completely different. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to, but I definitely like the looks of it a lot more than the old version. They've also, in the settings, they added information on what each setting does. That's kind of nice. For the most part, beforehand, they told you, but there was also sometimes it's like, what does this do? I really don't know. Visual improvements. They've added improvements in the rendering system. They've added temporal anti-aliasing feature, cascaded shadows, soft particles, lit and shadowed smoke, far shadows, optimized light computation, and frame rate limiter, which is kind of interesting. A lot of games have a frame rate limiter, and I could maybe see that helping in some cases. I personally don't run that normally, but sometimes, honestly, the more frames you have, sometimes the worse it is, the worse performing it is. And then they've added some brake squeaking sounds. I don't really know. We'll kind of probably mash the brakes here eventually, see if we can hear that. And that's pretty much everything. But that's a pretty major update for the game. I can't remember how big the update was, but I've heard a lot of people saying it was pretty big. When I got home tonight, I started my computer up and it did all the updates and everything automatically, so that's nice. And we're gonna blow through this. I actually should have taken the detour so we could see a little bit more of the map here, but you know what, it'll be okay anyways. All right, like I said, unfortunately we're trucking through the night here a little bit. That's bad setup on my part. Normally I try to, something like this, I try not to do that. Yeah, they've done a lot of a great attention to detail. Looks like maybe, I don't know if that was a business before or not. Pretty cool. And obviously, the biggest new thing to the game is the Nebraska DLC. They've got other ones in the work. I think Missouri, and I thought there was one more that's in the works. Could be wrong. I only seen it once. So I'm not exact. I can't remember off the top of my head which one it is. Nebraska, Missouri, and I thought there was one other one that they've been working on. And honestly, at this point in time, I think their team's big enough that they can get these maps out rather quick. But like an update like this, they've been working on a lot of stuff, which is really cool. I know I've played a lot of games where the game developers just kind of have made a good game to start with, and then they set it down, and it's like they don't have any support for it anymore. Whereas SES, they are constantly adding something. They're very supportive, and I appreciate that in a game developer. Really makes the game better, in my opinion. All right, it's getting kind of dusk here, unfortunately. As always, I am not endorsed by SES. I'm not a partner with them or anything like that. They don't send me any of the DLC to check out. I pay for it on my own. So I kind of give you guys my honest opinion as blatantly as I can put it. But like I will always say about map expansion for this game, as I always recommend buying it. Like, I support this game hands down. When there's a new map, that's like the biggest thing. Now, the paint jobs, I don't always buy that stuff. If there's like a cargo DLC, I buy that because it just adds to your gameplay. And honestly, this game is so immersive that the more you can add to it, just the better it is. Like I've said for a long time, when we can get to a coast-to-coast point in this game, that's when we finally have. I mean, it's a great game as already, but that'll be like the best game around. You know, you start out in Washington and truck all the way down to Florida or something, or California to New York. That would be awesome to have in the actual game. Like I said before, they have the coast to coast mod out there, but they can only do so much as a mod developer. They don't make the big bucks like SCS does. Big bucks. I mean, we pay for it, but they do it all for free. So they can't put the time and effort into it like SCS does. I'll never knock that mod, but SCS can do a great job. So we are here in Columbus. Pretty nice city, honestly. Got a nice rest area or fuel station there. A gallon oil. Ooh, diesel's actually pretty cheap. $3.83. $3.65 for the cash money. I've never actually paid attention at what price you get when you're at the pump. Oop, I'm paying attention to the other guy there and not paying attention to my own light. I do that from time to time. That's kind of my weakness, is I pay attention to other traffic and I just follow them. You know what? I think we're going to slap on the lane assist here. I'm going to see if we can figure out how to do that. I'm not going to pause or anything. Gameplay. Let's see. Can we find it? That's going to be the biggest thing. Lane assist mode. Lane keeping support. All right. I don't know what the emergency brake system does. Oh, you know what? Let's throw that on too. Full detection. All right. Well, we're gonna try this. I kind of want to see how this lane assist works. All right, let's go in cab here. I'm gonna come over to the side here. Will it pull me back? No. Did I not save the options? Maybe it doesn't work in this truck? Can't tell if that's me steering or... Oh, it is working. Look at that. I mean, it helps you stay in your lane. That's for sure. So, you could just hold down the throttle, I'm thinking, at this point, and it would work. I've never checked out the emergency braking thing. I'm kind of interested to know about that now. All right, I want to see if I'm heading straight towards this. Oh, I can't even hardly steer. What about this? I can't tell if the brakes are on or not. Well, it turned the four ways on. Interesting. I don't think that was me. I don't know what button that would be. All right, that was just me kind of messing around. Let's get back on course here. Maybe we'll do a little bit of testing with that here further down the line. All right, actually, you know what? Perfect opportunity here. It's warning me. It's warning me. Oh, it just was blinking. All right. All right. All right. We're going to try this again. Now, if I damage the truck, I damage the truck. But I want to see how well this system works here. All right. I'm going to speed up on this guy. Ride him a little bit. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. I mean, it doesn't mash on the brakes like I would like it to, but it definitely is interesting. It adds a kind of a unique dynamic to this game. I never noticed the emergency braking thing before, but now that I know about it and the lane assist, that's pretty neat as well. I mean, look at that. It definitely kind of sends you back and forth, but yeah, that's cool. You could pretty much just hold down on the accelerator if you're going in a straight line. Yeah, I like that. Awesome job, SCS. Ooh, it does fight you a little bit when you're taking a curve like that, though. Oop, oop. Ah, it got like messed up. All right, I'm just holding straight down on the accelerator. Let's see how well it does a curve. I'm guessing it's not too well. I'm guessing if I'm going too fast, it'll just eventually kind of confuse itself and it'll send me straight off. I mean, you can only ask so much out of something like lane assist. Let's see, how well does it do here? I mean, it kind of holds the curve for you. That was a pretty slight curve. All right. Well, that is goofy. I personally have never drove with lane assist in a real life vehicle. That is pretty neat, actually. I wonder if that's in all. Obviously, it's in a setting, so it'd be in all trucks. It'd be really cool if it was like, if you had like older trucks or something. If it was like just an older or a newer truck feature, that would also be really cool. I'm just amused by this. My truck's driving itself. It's a little wonky. I'm also going pretty fast. Thought I was gonna hit that guy. Yep. When you're on a corner going too fast, it just like confuses itself, and it'll yeet you off the side. But you know what? We're all guilty of it. Playing this game super tired. Sometimes you just launch yourself. Ooh. I definitely made him a little scared. He's probably needs a fresh pair of underwear after that. Myself, I knew I was good. I had the lane assist on my side to help me. And we are here at Grand Island. This is going to be our destination city. Guessing this one's not a super big area. Maybe it is. I have personally never been to Nebraska, and I don't know much about the area. Nice garage there that you could buy. I love to see that. Alright, I'm running that. I don't know why, but part of me thought it would maybe detect a red light. Obviously, it would not do that. And if it did that, it would probably make my gameplay rather terrible because sometimes I like to run those. Although, it maybe would help me. If they add something where it like detects the red lights and like forces you to stop, tell you what, they changed my gameplay a lot. I do like that emergency braking though. That's pretty neat. I could have used that several of times throughout the course of my trucking journeys here on YouTube. Wish I knew exactly which timestamp and what videos they were, because I'd love to make a little montage of me hitting stuff. I think there may be a few YouTube shorts of that. Ooh, did I not swing it wide enough? Just barely. I just barely made that one. Alright, we're at our destination. Where are you gonna want this bad boy? Ooh. Interesting. We'll see if I can succeed. Probably more than likely I will fail, but I'll give it a college try here. Come around the building. Ooh, I like that. I like this dock. I do not like that. I probably would have to turn the emergency braking off. Oh, it's a neat feature. I'd have to probably set it to vehicles only. Probably set it to vehicles only. I don't know what button my Oh, that's not the button I wanted to hit. We do not want to unhook the trailer. All right. Can I do this in first person? I doubt it. I might not be going so fast. I cannot see out of that mirror over there. Wow. All right. Do not detect that I'm going to crash your game. Does it do it in reverse too? All right. For the science. It does not do it in reverse. All right. That's fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. That should have gave it to me. That was pretty close. I also don't know why they need it at a dock. I'd love to see them unload these yard trucks at the inside. I mean, I still got the excellent mark. Obviously, I'm the best driver around. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and checking out the new update and map expansion with me. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.